Bodyslam. Well, hello there, beautiful people. How is it going? Well, yeah. Asking stupid questions, yeah. Welcome to Bodyslam Inc. To our preview and prediction stream. And I better turn that off. To Elimination Chamber 2018, which is the main event, is a 7-man the first ever 7-man elimination chamber match.
First ever's women elimination chamber.
Yeah, and it was a first ever Asuka versus Nia Jax match until
she told us we had one.
Yeah, until they mentioned NXT takeover. Was it Dallas?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
It wasn't Brooklyn because that was Bailey.
Bailey and Sasha.
Anyway, so yeah. What are you looking forward to the pay-per-view, Mr. Oh yeah, we haven't introduced ourselves. I am the lovely Gavbon Worldwiiiiide, and I'm joined by the lovely few bevies there, few bevs. So yeah, pretty interesting card. Given that it's one of the probably more than it's a B-side show.
Oh yeah, it's not one of the big 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'd say it was the big 5, to be honest, because I would say
Money in the Bank's on it now.
Yeah, Money in Banks I would say is a big 5 because it's got big implications.
Here's a quick one for you now. Like there was like, oh, Money in the Bank's going to be a dual branded pay-per-view, but now they've made them all after Mania. They're all dual branded. Yeah,
well, I've not looked into it. You've looked into that, but I haven't even contemplated it yet. I'm waiting for Roman Reigns to come out as a steroid scandal abuse, and like the other superstars as well that are involved. But anyway, that's for another podcast, I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a couple of matches. One that was just recently added to the card was Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar.
We don't just
you set the bar. We are the Bar.
Nerds.
Versus Titus Worldwide. Yeah, Worldwide. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to trademark Worldwiiiiide.
You should do, because you can't be having them ticket.
And I can't believe they're both Cuckold and Dana Brooke as well.
I know, yeah.
But anyway, so the match card as it stands is Cesaro and Sheamus versus Titus Worldwide, Luke Gallows and Carl. What?
You go over each match first.
Oh, okay, fair play. So Cesaro and Sheamus versus Titus Worldwide.
Well, no, because Gallows and Anderson, the Club, versus Dallas and Axel, the Miztourage.
Yeah.
Will be on the kickoff show, so I think that'll be first.
You reckon? I reckon Gallows and Anderson. I disagree. I think although they will be on the pre-show, like as you say, I don't think they deserve to be on the pre-show. It's just because
no, they don't, but they will.
If the tag, yeah. Well, we'll start with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Club, versus Dallas and Axel. Then, okay. So, who have you got winning this match and why?
I'm going for the Club. They need a win. It's like they put him back with Balor and made the Balor Club. Yeah. And I haven't even seen them on TV the past 2 weeks, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think they've been on TV at all.
And when they got beat off the Revival. Says it all.
It says a lot. I personally agree with you.
Thank you.
I reckon the Club need the win. I don't necessarily believe I don't think it's a dead cert they're going to get the win, because obviously the Miz is going to need a bit of help. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
I've got Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson winning it.
Magic killer for the win.
By an interference. But there'll be some tomfoolery. It won't be a clean pinfall.
Do you think it'll interference off who?
No, I think Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel will try tomfoolery and it will fail. And the Club will pick up the win in the confusion.
With a magic killer.
Yeah. Got to be.
Cool.
Next match is Cesaro and Sheamus versus Titus Worldwide. Now, it's hard to predict the... it's kind of hard to predict the... As it's been recently with the pay-per-views, it's hard to predict the match, the card, as it appears.
What order, yeah.
Yeah, the order of the card is what I was
just
looking
doing
for.
It off the way we think it'll be.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Well, we'll say Cesaro and Sheamus versus Titus Worldwide because we've already introduced it. Cesaro and Sheamus, in my opinion, need to keep the titles.
Yeah,
the build-up, it's general. What happens is they'll pick up a singles victory, like a tag team will have two singles matches. They'll pick up victories. They'll have a tag team match. They'll pick up victories. They'll get a title match at a pay-per-view, and they'll lose.
That rinse and repeat, isn't it?
I think that's going to be the same.
Rinse and
I don't
repeat.
think Kevin Dunn understands how to change. You know, bad habits. You know what I mean? I was looking. He actually owns more shares than Triple H.
Yeah, he's still got big teeth though.
I know. Man's not hot.
Man's got fucking
big tegs. I've got Cesaro and Sheamus.
Cesaro.
Yeah, Cesaro beating Worldwide, clean pin.
Yeah.
Clean victory.
For the win.
Worldwide are getting a little. I wouldn't say they're over, but the
I think Apollo. Well, not Apollo Crews, just Apollo.
It's just Apollo now because Terry Crews and the gunman in Florida. It's not even spelt the same. It's just to say like that's fucking bullshit. That.
Yeah, pretty weak, isn't it?
So what happens if someone called fucking Seth Ballins shoots up a school? Are they gonna change his name to just Seth?
No. Steve.
No. Steve Crawlins. Crawlins are in the ring.
Steve Roll.
Steve Rickroll. What do you think's going to happen in the match?
In Sheamus and Cesaro?
Yeah.
Sheamus and Cesaro win.
Clean
win. Broad kick. But I think Apollo will have a good showing again. Cause I like him on Raw now.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't like him.
His theme's fucking shocking, but...
His theme sounds like American Alpha's theme should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Proper garbage. Next match, which I don't even think worthy of being on the pay-per-view at all, is Wyatt versus Hardy.
I think they'll put the Asuka match on next, but we'll do Wyatt.
You reckon?
Yeah, because if they do that, there'll be like 2 women's matches back to back.
Unless they put the women's as the last one like they did in the Royal Rumble.
Could do, but
like they do with the first ever. They like to ram down the fact that it's the first ever down your throat. And to signify that, they usually put it on at the end.
Yeah.
For some reason, which is a bit weird in my opinion.
We'll still go for Wyatt versus Hardy then.
Okay.
Versus the Woken one.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's hard to judge. You know all about that, don't you?
Yes. Are you going for? Why?
I'm going for Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy. The Eater of Worlds versus the...
No, he's the Eater of Pins.
Eater of Pins, yeah. Bray Wyatt, he's got to win this match. If he loses another pay-per-view match, I just can't see any direction. Can't see where he goes from here.
He needs to go back to SmackDown.
Yeah, he needs a pin. He needs to stay away from Randy Orton and that stupid feud.
He needs a pin.
Yeah, he needs a win. You need to win 1, 2, 3. You need to clean pinfall. And Matt Hardy's not exactly a great wrestler. Let's get me wrong. Let's not beat around the bush. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a great wrestler. He's just not that great. He's a good tag team. He's an amazing tag team wrestler. Singles, he's had a shit fucking run. In all honesty.
Yeah.
Throughout his career, I'm going with Bray Wyatt. Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3. Like what we were saying in the kitchen when we were drinking. Well, do you want to say what were you saying about Matt Hardy and the gimmick?
Yeah. So you done that, yeah?
Yeah, I'm done.
Bray Wyatt for the win, Sister Abigail. I think they're gonna keep Matt Hardy on a losing run.
Setting
it up, yeah, because he's obviously been Matt Hardy, and then now he's been woken. But if he keeps losing, then he'll become broken.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think about that?
I agree. I actually think that's a pretty good prediction.
It's like we said, we know that he's got all the rights now to the broken gimmick. It's even like Jeff Hardy can use Brother Nero as well, can't he?
Yeah, he's got it on Twitter as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, but so that's just an idea, like, but that could happen.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And then
hopefully,
quite a match with female ramifications in the women's division.
Aye.
Asuka versus Nia Jax.
Yes.
If Asuka wins, it's a 1-on-1 against the champ at Mania. If Nia Jax wins, which she won't,
No.
It'll be a triple threat match. Who do you think is going to win, and how and why?
It's got to be Asuka.
They're not gonna.
It's just got to be Asuka.
They're not gonna pin. They're not gonna give anyone a pinfall or submission on her at a non-Big Four pay-per-view.
The only way I could maybe see Nia winning, if they want to put her in and make it a triple threat, first time ever women's triple
DQ.
Imagine that, or a count out. Nia drops her on her back or something, or Simone drop outside. She doesn't make the ring for a 10. She's not been pinned or submitted, has she? Undefeated streak still going.
Well, no, because she'll lose the match.
No, but I think.
Whereas Nia will have a strong show. What I'm saying is Nia will have a strong showing against her. Nia will get DQ'd.
Think.
Yeah.
So she doesn't look weak.
Yeah. I can see it being a slugfest, to be honest. It'll be shades of NXT TakeOver. The promo was virtually the same. Yeah, except she just spoke a little bit more English, but even though it was barely English, it was broken.
Very broken.
It was more broken than Matt Hardy, in all honesty. I've got Asuka winning. I think Nia Jax will win. Will be strong in the match. I think Nia Jax will. Something's going to happen in that match. I reckon it's going to be a DQ somewhere. So Asuka will get to keep her unbeaten streak. Because bearing in mind, if Asuka loses the match by DQ, she's lost her winning streak.
True, yeah.
It's just that she hasn't been pinned or submitted, and I think they're going to keep the winning streak on her. I think it's going to be someone big to take it off her.
Ronda Rousey.
I've got a bad feeling it's going to be Rousey. Unfortunately.
Could be.
What about you? What do you think?
I've already said one, I think.
Oh, okay. So
Asuka for the win. I'm going Asuka.
Nia's going to look strong, though.
It's going to look strong. Asuka, clean win. Asuka lock.
Well, how's she going to get it on her?
Easy. I could get it on you.
I couldn't. Don't even try. Anyway, so
easy get it on you.
The first ever. Don't forget to get that plug in for WWE.
Oh, we're doing the women's ones first?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, you should do.
Yeah, because... Fucking dick.
That was me knee, sorry.
Knees just like sent the chair absolutely flying.
Let's watch that on there.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Can't believe that just happened, in all honesty. If anyone listening on the podcast on SoundCloud, his knee just flipped my chair mechanism, so I went flying backwards. It was sort of funny. I shit myself, in all honesty.
Your face on.
I know.
Oh
dear, oh dear, oh dear. We'll do the women's elimination chamber match first,
yeah,
because
cool.
That's the least predictable.
Yeah.
So you've got...
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
Alexa Bliss versus Bayley versus Mandy Rose
Sexy.
versus Mickey James
Porn star.
versus Sasha Banks
Horseface.
versus Sonya Deville.
Good with hair down.
That's a good way of thinking. Winner, obviously, will be the champion. It's for the title, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a title match, women's title match. Raw women's title match, should I say.
Raw women's title match. I'll tell you who's not going to win. Mandy Rose or Sonya Deville, I know that.
Oh yeah, 100% no.
Can't see Mickey James winning. It's down to Bayley, Banks or Alexa for me. So it's 3 down, 2 to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be bold here and say Sasha Banks is going to beat Alexa Bliss for the title. I reckon Sasha Banks is going to win it. Go into Mania against Asuka. Just based on that match they had on Raw. Although it was a bit botchy.
Good
and
match.
Sasha nearly broke her neck.
She always does.
Yeah, I reckon that it's going to be Sasha versus Banks. Sasha versus Asuka at Mania. Don't know what's going to happen. Don't know what Alexa Bliss. Maybe she might invoke a rematch and they'll do the triple threat that way.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, Nia Jax may get added in it. Maybe a fatal 4-way. You don't know. I've seen stranger things happen. Like I said, you've got at least 40 days till Mania. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I reckon Sasha Banks is going to beat Alexa Bliss. I don't think they're going to keep the belt on Bliss for the title, even though she's clearly like the fittest diva on Raw, in my opinion.
It's not about that, though, is it?
No, but she's big draw, isn't she?
So you're going for Sasha for the win?
I'm going Sasha,
yeah. Yeah, I think I'll go with you though on that one.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Can you see the logic though?
Yeah.
Where I'm coming from?
Yeah, it just makes sense to me, and obviously, like, stranger things have happened. Who says Mandy Rose won't win it?
But Sasha...
Like to hear the odds on that on Bet Sky Bet.
Yeah, might do that in a bit.
Yeah.
And then we come to the most predictable match of the night.
Yeah, well, you know who's winning that, don't you?
Strowman versus Elias versus Balor versus Cena versus Reigns versus Rollins versus The Miz in the first ever, again, 7-man Elimination Chamber match.
Miz will win it, hands down.
Yeah. I reckon The Miz will look really good.
Who's eating the first pin?
Elias.
I reckon Cena.
You reckon? Oh, well, I was going to say Cena, but I reckon Elias is going to eat the first pin. No, wait, Elias is entering last.
Yeah. That's why I didn't
Oh,
say
yeah, duh. Oh, my brain's frazzled, mate.
You know Miz is in first.
Yeah, Miz is in first.
I still think... Who's your 3 starting then?
Elias. No, sorry. Nearly, mate. I reckon it's going to be Balor, Cena,
and
Miz.
Yeah.
Or maybe Rollins, Miz, and Cena. You know, because they're like trying to make out that Rollins is like this Iron Man that can last big matches. Well, yeah.
I might buy that Monday Night Rollins t-shirt, me.
I might buy it too.
It's good, isn't it?
It looks pretty sweet, to be honest.
I wanted that KO show on Monday night. Kevin Owens show. The Kevin Owens show that was in like the old Rory's War thing. Did you see it?
Yes, I know the shirt you mean.
Yeah, I was gonna get that.
So, we know Roman Reigns is taking the pin. We know Roman Reigns is he's winning the match to set up the match that was predicted last year.
Yeah, let me tell you what I think.
You want to do it? Do you actually want to do it in order of who's been eliminated?
Yeah.
Go on then.
So I'm going to say Cena gets eliminated first by Rollins again. Yeah. And then...
Because that could set up... You know how Cena's saying he's not got a route to Mania? Rollins isn't going to be in the title picture at Mania.
Yeah, but we know what's going to happen. Dong.
Oh.
The on Raw.
Oh. That's his path to Mania, you think? Yeah. I was going to say maybe Rollins versus Cena at Mania, but...
No, it'll be Rollins.
Makes more sense.
Rollins and Angle, I think. Or Triple H.
You reckon?
Yeah. He could...
Oh, yeah, no, there's been speculation that Rollins is going to be Rousey's tag team partner against...
I didn't know that, but I was going to say that.
Yeah, it's been speculated, actually. So you're saying Cena eating the first pin by Rollins, and then...
Then I'd say... I'd go for... Balor, the next pin.
You reckon?
I think Balor will get pinned by The Miz. But... There'll be something... Like, they'll be under the ring, the Miztourage, and they'll grab his foot, or they'll get in a pod, and they'll do something to screw Balor, yeah. And then that's how The Miz will beat him.
See, I disagree.
Why?
Because I've heard on the grapevine that they're going to set up Miz versus Strowman.
That's a shit match.
Yeah, but it gives Strowman a title.
Well, yeah. Obviously,
a big Mania match that isn't for the WWE title, which we know is going to be Reigns and Lesnar. It's sort of hard to predict it's kind of hard to predict who's going to pin who, but I reckon definitely Cena. Well, based on what you're saying, Cena first by Rollins, definitely. Yeah. I reckon there won't be a pin until Strowman and Rollins is in a second pin. I reckon Strowman is going to eliminate Balor, Rollins. I reckon The Miz is going to get a surprise pin. I reckon Strowman's going to cause destruction and chaos in that match.
Yeah, he's got to do.
I reckon The Miz is going to get a pin on Strowman. Because he hit him with a skull crushing finale.
Yeah, and he kicked out.
You know what I mean? They're making him look strong against Strowman. He kicked out. I reckon they're all going to fuck Strowman up. And I reckon The Miz is going to get the pin and Strowman's going to be pissed. Yeah. Or maybe the Miztourage is going to make a little interference on Strowman. Maybe hold him down or something. You don't know. It's hard to tell. And I reckon Elias is going to come in. And I reckon he's going to be the first out of them to be pinned. The next one to be pinned after that.
Right.
I reckon what will happen is Miz will pin Strowman. Yeah. Strowman will fucking kill The Miz.
Yeah.
Throw him around that chamber.
Yeah.
Then someone will pin The Miz. So he'll cost Miz his chance. And it'll set up a title match at Mania.
Now I'm sticking with what I said.
Okay. But Roman Reigns is going to win.
Yeah, not obviously.
I reckon Rollins will look strong. I reckon The Miz is going to look strong. I reckon they're all going to look strong at some point. I reckon what they'll do is I reckon Finn Balor's going to look, well, apart from Cena, because Cena's getting pinned first. But I reckon Batman is here. I reckon Balor is going to look the weakest out of them, because I actually don't know. I don't think they know what to do with him. Like I say, they've just put him back with the club, and the club's been nowhere. Like, he's not even coming out with a club.
No.
He's got a stable, but they're not coming out together. They don't even come out together. But anyway, that's my prediction. So do you want to recap it quickly? And then, before we go out and get drunk?
Yeah. So Cena's pinned first, then I reckon...
Oh, I meant the whole match card. Like,
I haven't... hang on. I want to get this out.
Like, go on then. I'm running out of JD.
I'm low on that as well. But yeah, Cena first, then Balor. Then I think Elias will get pinned. And then it'll be The Miz. Be down to Strowman, Rollins and Reigns. While all this is going on, Strowman's going to be throwing everyone everywhere. Strowman to pin Rollins. And obviously Spear. Reigns wins. So we'll have the card. The full match card, Gavbon, worldwide. We've got Cesaro and Sheamus beating Titus worldwide.
Yeah, both forgot that.
Yeah, Gallows and Anderson beating Axel and Dallas.
Got to happen.
Yeah, Wyatt beating Hardy.
Definitely. Definitely Wyatt beating Hardy.
Yeah, Oscar beating Nia Jax.
Obviously.
Sasha Banks winning the title.
I definitely think she's going to win the title in that match.
Me too. And obviously, as everyone knows
Roman Reigns
winning the Elimination Chamber.
That's happening.
Leave your comments in the description box. I've been Lee. This is
Gavbon World. I don't know why I'm doing Titus World.
No, you don't do that. It's just worldwide.
Worldwide.
Depending where we are, we might do a live stream.
Yeah, depending where we are.
If we're back. Other than that, there'll be obviously a review show up sometime. It'll be tomorrow sometime, won't it?
Yeah.
Twitter, I've got it.
INC_Bodyslam.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.
And check us out on SoundCloud as well.
Batman, no worries, dude.
Don't forget to Twitter us. Don't forget to tweet message us at INC_Bodyslam with your Skype details, and we will get you on, my friend.
Yeah.
Remember.
In fact, Batman, what's your Twitter handle?
Well, this is going to be fun for SoundCloud listeners, who's just going to hear silence waiting for the...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you didn't think that one, did you?
Type in on that our Twitter thing so we can just do it.
Okay, so speak then.
Yeah, message us on Twitter at ink_bodyslam. I'm the lead guy on the Twitter, so I'll get back to you.
Alright, so...
Batman, it's been nice. Oh, what did he say? This might sound strange.
Batman doesn't have one.
Batman doesn't have Twitter.
Yeah, he doesn't have parents, so it's understandable he doesn't have Twitter.
I don't know if he's going to swoop into the night in a minute as well.
Yeah, grappling hook to the night.
Grappling hook to the night.
We'll sort it out.
A loyal subscriber, Mr. Batman.
Thank you for watching.
Send him a free gift. You send him something.
The gift of me. Pubes.
No, obviously not.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
So thanks for watching, folks, and...
Ciao for now.
Ciao for
Batman.
now.
Thumbs up, dude. Worldwide.